Well, hello everyone out there. Welcome to the month of June. This month is going to be a sexy and romantic month here at Cactus Flowers. We are doing a fantastic fresh 10 this month. As you can see, I'm surrounded by red roses. This month, we're celebrating roses. Our fresh 10 is 1 dozen red roses for $10. You are saving 80%. Usual price is $51. This month, $10 for a dozen of these beautiful, large-headed red roses. But today I'm going to show you how to put a dozen roses together in a nice lower container. We're going to start off with greenery. You only need very minimal green, so probably 3 to 4 stems of this, and this is called pittosporum. Pittosporum you tend to go a long ways with, and we do carry it here at all 5 of our locations. So here I'll show you how to do it. I only pulled a few stems because I want the greens to help create a grid, but I want the focus to be the roses. So just going around the collar of the vase with the greenery, keeping it low, keeping any greens from going inside of the vase, tends to just, make the water a little murky, and it's not real healthy for the flowers when the water isn't doing too well. So we're just going to create a little grid with the greenery. I got 12 of the roses here, got my container, watered, all greened, and now we're ready to design. So, one by one, I'm going to want to have the roses kind of come a little further than what the greens are. The greens are there to create the grid and just to keep it, as a bouquet. So I'm going to just kind of measure by sight. So that looks like it's going to be a good length. I got it right there. So what I'll do now is I'll go ahead and cut 4 of them at that same length. Start with the first one going in. Always do it at an angle. When designing, you want the flowers to look at you, not up at you. So if you do around the rim first, then when you start inserting the flowers in the center, it tends to pull them up a little. So now we're just going to do the 4 corners. All right, so now that we have our 4 corners, we're going to go ahead and build 3 in the center. Now in the center, we want them to come a little higher, so we're going to cut 1. A little longer, just kind of work it in there. Now, at this point, you got 5 in there. Now, they will move around as you're putting the rest of the roses in. So kind of just, work into the empty spaces while inserting your roses. Just kind of twist them a little, work them in there. If you tend to be a little forceful and you shove them in there, that tends to just really disrupt everything else going on. But if you give it a nice little twist, kind of a little gentle with them, they are delicate little things, so you do want to be gentle with them. And now we're creating a beautiful, round, romantic, sexy dozen rose arrangement. I got 11 in there, so right now I'm going to check it. Oh my goodness, there's one area right here looking at me, which is a little empty. So that's where this final rose will go. Now, if you look to the arrangement next to this one that you've just created, this is the same exact piece. So you got 1 dozen roses for $10, another dozen roses for $10. You could have one on the coffee table as your guests arrive. The other one you could present to your loved one and have that put on the dining table. Get a lot of extra points there. And it's not even Valentine's Day, nor Mother's Day, or any kind of a holiday, birthday, anniversary. It's just because. So that's why we're saying our Fresh 10 with the romantic and sexy dozen red roses will suffice any holiday that you want to celebrate in the month of June. Thank you, and we'll see you in our shop soon. Bye-bye.